Them bones. Alison scrolls through the posts on her social media app, coming across the news bulletin. The Bone Doctor strikes again, the headline read. Throughout the last month, a serial killer had been on the loose and would scatter his victims' bones across the wooded area of Denver, Colorado, earning the nickname the Bone Doctor. So far, 5 victims have been named, and not all of their bones had been found. His latest victim wasn't too far from her hometown. Looking out the window at the woods in the backyard, she involuntarily imagines her own bones scattered in between the trees. A week later, Alison is walking her dog around a busy public park. There is a father throwing a frisbee to his son, a curly-haired man sitting at the park bench, and a few other families enjoying the time outside. She walks the dog toward the outer edge of the park where there are large shrubs that decorate the edge. Suddenly, there's a strong grip around her mouth. The leash falls and the dog runs away. "Scream and I'll kill you right here," a raspy voice threatens. Alison immediately stops. A red van is parked several blocks away. Before the door slides shut, she sees that her kidnapper is the man who was sitting alone on the bench. The thought of her bones being scattered shakes her to her core. A few minutes later, they stop. Alison's body is trembling so hard she can barely stand. They had arrived at a 2-story dilapidated-looking house. The typical serial killer's hideaway, Alison thinks. She's dragged to the backyard and down the steps into the basement. The first thing Alison sees is bones. There are bones littering the floor, stacked on tables, and even hanging from the ceiling. The smell is horrid. The killer pushes her to the floor on top of femurs and tibias. "First things first," he rasps. "You're going to help me hide these bones." "No." Her voice comes out squeaky. "Please, no." "If you help me," he continues, "it might save your life." There is a pistol strapped to his hip. If only she could get her hands on it. Hesitantly and reluctantly, she starts collecting bones. "Not those ones," he yells. He points to the table. "We start with those. Hurry!" He takes out a large black garbage bag. On top of fibulas is a skull. Thinking quickly, she grabs it and swings it up to his temple. He stumbles and she grabs the pistol. He has a look of surprise, then it melts into anger, and then a smile. "Let's think this over." "Let's go to the van," she tells him. "Honey, you don't know what. Go to the van." Without thinking, she pulls the trigger. The bullet hits the killer's leg. Howling in pain, he drops to his feet. Alison's heart beats rapidly, thinking she might have killed him. "You bitch!" he screams. "Get in the van," she repeats. The killer hobbles up the steps and out the door. Her next instructions were to locate each and every bone that he hid. Then he was to give himself up. It took 2 hours, but they managed to find nearly 100 extra bones.